as we spoke about last week. We talked about paragraphs. The paragraph tag is what I just used. So paragraph, as the name suggests, it means that anything you put in a paragraph goes to create a paragraph. That's how I'll put it. Create a paragraph. So for these two paragraph texts, when I refresh, you see that I have two paragraph texts. So it has created another paragraph with a nice space at the bottom. Yeah, so that's how paragraphs work. So we spoke about the paragraph tag, we spoke about the link, the a tag, where we spoke about uh, routing from one page to the other, or maybe when you want to move from maybe your home page to another page, maybe contact us page, maybe about us page, services page, we use the a tag, and the a tag is written with a opening and closing tags. So we have your a here, then you have your closing tag. Then maybe if you want to say um, about us, so you have your a tag this way. You see, about us is here, but it is not linkable. You see, when you click on it, it will not work. So the a tag will have to receive an attribute. Last week we spoke about it. An attribute is just a hypertext reference, href, and this href will have the link of that page you want to go to. Last week we spoke about linking it to our service page here. So we created services.html, and then we linked it to that services.html. Today is about us. So I'll create another page and I'll call it about, maybe about us.html. Then inside about us, I will write a doc type code. Then I'll have my html. Then maybe I'll have my head. Inside my head, I have my title. Then I'll say about us. Then after the closing head tag, you have your body tag. Inside the body tag, I'll have maybe our h1 tag, and I'll say learn more about us. Right, so below it, let me have a paragraph, and I'll say let me put this dummy text. Okay, so now this is our about us page, which I've created. This is a simple page. So when I go back to my index, what I'll do is that I'll just write the name of my page, the file I created, about us.html. That's all. So now when I go to the web page and then I refresh it, you see that it's now linkable. It has changed. So this is a link. It's a link. When I click on it, it will send me to my about. You see. So you want to move across pages. This is how it is done. When you click on this, it will go to different page. Click on it to go to different page. This is how it is done. So inside my about us, I will create another linkable tag here. I'll use the a tag, and I will say you should go back to index.html. Then I'll write back to home page, like that. So when I refresh, I can see back to home page. When I click on it, it will send me back to my home. You get it? So when you want to link pages to pages, we use the a tag. Now we also spoke about images, how to add images to our HTML document or HTML codes. That one we spoke about using the img elements, right? And I said the img has an attribute called the src. Src is just the source, then the alt is the alternate. Maybe when the image is not seen, you provide an alternate message. Maybe I'll say my image name here. So when the code didn't find the image, it will display this. But when there is an image, this will be hidden. So when I go and refresh, I will see, did I save it? This on about us page, right? About us. So let me go to my about us. You could see that I have my image name here, because there is no image. So it's display the alternative parameter I added here, like that. Now we looked at how to add images to it. So you go to your image, you copy your image, you create maybe a folder, or you put it in your directory wherever you want to put it. So last time we created a folder and we placed our image inside the folder. So we just link the image here. So you write the name of that folder and the name of the image inside it. So now when you refresh it, you see that you have your image successfully displayed or shown. So building a website, we'll be doing all these things. We'll be adding images to it to make it nicer. You see that when you go to some website, you see images. Let me show you my company website. You see how it is. So you add images to it, effects. So this is a carousel. Add carousels to it. So we will be looking at how the pages are structured, how to add images and all that. We'll be adding all those things to our website. You see, adding images to it. So it's the same thing. Just use the img and tag. You put in your attributes, then you see that your images will be added nicely. It's the same thing. All right. So we have one important HTML element we will be looking at today. These two, they are very, very important to us. Once we learn these two, then we will dive into Bootstrap. Now, the UL, OL, and LI. All right, so we will look at these two items. Now, when we say list, it's like you going to the market and you've listed the items you are going to buy. That's simple. So in HTML, we have a way of listing items in an orderly manner. If maybe you have a bunch of items, maybe tomatoes, pepper, onion, garlic, and you don't want to put it in a paragraph. You see, in paragraph, it will look clumsy. So in a way, you want to arrange it in an orderly manner. For example, like how I've arranged this one in an orderly manner, line by line. It looks clearer and beautiful. The same thing is in HTML. Please, are we following?
Yes, please.
Good. So we will look at um, UL, OL, and then LI. What do they do? Now, When we say UL, UL is a way of listing our items, um, in an orderly manner. But in this case, the UL, normally we call it an ordered list. So this is an unordered unordered list. Then the OL, definitely you know it is a ordered list. The OL is ordered list. We will see what they do shortly. Then we have the LI. We also have one we call the DL. The DL is the descriptive list, but we don't use this often, so mostly people don't know of this one. Yeah, we call it descriptive list. It's also there. Then we have the list uh, tag as well. All right, now let's look at it one after the other. Then we dive into our Bootstrap, the main thing for today. Now, when we say ordered list, let me bring this one first before this one. When you say ordered list is just the name even suggests it's just it's arrange items or list in an orderly manner. For example, maybe you have an item, maybe tomatoes, and you want tomatoes to be the number one. The prioritized item should be the first on the list. So tomatoes is at number one, followed by onion, followed by salt. Yeah, so it's list items in an orderly manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to the last item. That's the meaning of the ordered list. So, for example, let me list an item of, let me say, let me just give maybe, let me have an H3 tag and say, what should be the title? Give me some title so that I can list. Are we here? I want the lesson to be interactive, so just give me some title so that we can list some items. I don't know if I should say a ingredient. Yeah, yeah. So let me say cooking. Maybe cooking ingredients. I hope it is okay. So I will say
That's fine.
yeah, I will say tomatoes. I will have another list item and say maybe pepper. Another list item, say maybe onion, and another list item